The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Leo. Ready.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. For that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting with Week 17. Charles, 211 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game. So in playoff time, when he plays big, which he normally does, Tennessee tends to have success. That's the kind of back that they have in Derrick Henry.
Here we go. 8, read.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, 58 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Succa, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, set. Henry. Hey, pick your game. 55, not 55. You're ready, Rick. You're ready.
Brissett on 1st down. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Catches that winds up going for 38. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
55 is mine, guys. 55. Hey, lock it. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Shoot.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down.
I say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Hey. 4 down. Hey, Sam off. Check 43. Check 6-6. Pull it high. Go.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Recon, 132 fighter. You're out. Okay, double up.
These two teams all tied after one.
Let's go.
7-7.
Set 90 Wolf. Here we go, dude. Here I come. Pilot 64. Weak. Check 99. Check 99. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On third down, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 75 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Brissett flushed out right, looking deep for Hilton. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Sets up the screen to Lewis. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40. 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
X3, 218, shoot.
Now it's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill as they have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
I'm streaming, and they can
if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
I just realized we advanced tomorrow.
Not go to the locker room.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey
Nick told me that, and I
Simmons.
was like, oh.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
I mean, truly, though, if we get a play tonight, we can advance early.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Panthers? Yeah, Panthers. No positive for the Panthers. How about Nick tells me, he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, he's like, you on the game? I'm like, yeah, why?
We'll see
he's like, why? Because I know he's at the gym. He's like, what do you want me to do, stream it? Stream a game head-to-head? He's like, yeah.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, God damn it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Come on.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Titans, too.
Fair. 60 Pittsburgh. Topper. Guard. Check 26. Rush in.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 47 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go, D. Hey, here I come again. Here I come again. Mike.
They go play action with Purcell.
Watch the pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamalei Correa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
To throw, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They're not going to. Cowboys on a 3-game suspension.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking deep here for Ebron. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that's a
Yeah, he quit. Emma, you're okay. You're okay. Nothing's wrong. Let's set up like a big girl. With that crying. I'm just wiping your tears. Quit crying more. She's like, I don't want those tears. Quit crying. Nothing's wrong with you. Did you pee? Huh? Did you pee? No, just a little bit. I guess I could change you. Oh, shit. I forgot I didn't make it private. Emma, relax, girl. Relax. Nothing's wrong. Yeah, what's up, buddy? No, I played a random head-to-head. Nick was like, I'm at the gym, you should stream. And I was like, okay. And then I started streaming, and then he stopped watching. I'm working on getting hair set, or I gotta change her diaper, but after that, yeah. Alright, never mind, I'm done. Never mind. Sick. Oh, we're back to crying, huh, Emma? Perfect. You're fine, Emma. Relax. Nothing's wrong with you. I'm gonna change your diaper. You need to go to sleep. Oh my god, dude. So much. So many similarities. Yeah, alright. Look, either you let me change this diaper and you stop crying, or you just stop crying and I'll let you sit in your piss. How's that sound? So ungrateful. Brother. Come on. Oh, back to crying, huh? I didn't even have an update, Scrappy. Oh, that was a while ago. Oh boy, that sucks. That was a big ass update if that's the one you're talking about, like that 41. I'm about to say, boy, that one's gonna be. You're not gonna play tonight. Yeah. Scrappy, go. Emma. Emma, quit crying. Oh my god. This girl's been fussy all day, I guess. I guess she threw up a lot. There. Diaper changed. Crying. Oh, no, we're still crying, huh? That's weird. Pretty sure I told you to stop doing that. Alright. Hell yeah, brother. Please restart the game for an update. Emma, chill out, girl. There, you got a clean diaper now. Alright, give me a second. I don't even know where I put my controller now. Damn it. Where the fuck did I put my controller? Watch out, Scrappy. Get out of my way. Look, Scrappy, you're moving, and it's getting more and more in my way. He was like kinda in my way, and then he moved, and he got more in my way.